bet you I look like trash. I literally just came on. I just thought, you know what, let's just do this. Hello, guys. How are you? Thank you for joining me tonight. We're going to have a discussion tonight. It's going to be a serious discussion. I know you guys probably thought it was going to be me joking around, having a slanging match, but it's a serious question that I've got to ask tonight, right? I've got a serious question to ask tonight because the reality is we have a lot of sick people in our circles, and we've been speaking about somebody who is potentially sick in Black Sit for quite some time now, right? I've got another video coming out about her tomorrow, and you're going to have to watch this video because it's extremely telling. It exposes her and us to things that I didn't think would be possible. Hello, Annie V, and hello, Tanya. Tanya, can you believe what's happening in Texas, Tejas? What's going on down there, man? Wow, wow, wow. Anyways, I'm not talking to you like you did something, but I'm just saying, damn Texans need to get their asses whooped. Yeah, here we go. I'm not going to be too harsh on him. Trust me. It's all good. It's all good. In today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about, yeah, that's crazy, Tanya. It is. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. And they knew it was going to happen. So they started pushing out this Perdito, this girl that went missing. Well, who's, you know, presumed passed away. So yeah, it's crazy that all that is happening. I think we've got some. Right. She just out part 4 is shut down with Tay Tay. Yeah, but this has got nothing to do with the telephone call. This is worse than a telephone call. I'm sorry about this, but this is worse than the telephone call. And after this, you guys are going to be like, yo. Yeah, you're going to see it for yourself tomorrow. It's tomorrow. But it's got nothing to do with the voicemail. It's something worse. I believe, in my own opinion, it's worse. Living a good life, Audrey came in. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. Anyway, listen, we have to get down to brass tacks because I really want to talk about. I don't really want to talk about Nat Sleazy, but we are going to go into a person who has been talking about. I mean, he said a lot about my mixed race children, right? He said a lot about my mixed race children, when in fact he's mixed race himself. And I mean, he's almost half and half in his DNA results that I have right here in front of me. I just find it so strange that a person who's of mixed heritage hate people who are of mixed heritage. Why would somebody speak like that? I just find it so weird. Anyway, but I might be reading this wrong. I mean, I can see here. Do you know what? Let me try and show this to you so you can see for yourself. Maybe you can see it. This is his right there. Okay, so that's his African DNA. Ghanaian, 29.6% for Ghanaian, Liberian and Sierra Leonean. So it's from, you know, it's 29%. That's a good chunk there. Nigerian, 23.7%. So that is pretty much West African, isn't it? Got a lot of his DNA from. Almost 60%. I can't call him in at this present moment. I didn't do the other thing today. I'm not planning to go on long. Well, it does change something, doesn't it? Because he did, in one of his lives, he did say that he was mostly Nigerian. Sorry, gosh, I have it on my phone. I don't know if I'll be able to go out and go back in. But he said on one of his lives that he was mainly of Nigerian roots, but he's not. Well, he's not, and this proves that. So let's look at where else he comes from. And I'm telling you this as a person, clearly not, Audrey, clearly not. We're going to go over the rest of his DNA because I find this really strange, you know. So he is, I don't know if you guys can see this, is 18.6% North European, Northwestern European. Wow, stonking amount, isn't it? So British and Irish, he's got that British and Irish blood coursing through his veins. No shame in that. I don't think there's any shame in that. Yeah. Fiery blood. Okay. And then Eastern European blood has only got 0.3%. Okay. Everything is not pretty small here, actually, for Eastern European. Barely any. But here, East Asian and Native American, almost 10%. Almost 10%. Why was he hiding this from us? I don't think that, I mean, the name of this live is "Should People of Mixed Heritage Be Ashamed of Their European Roots?" And, you know, clearly, as a person who has children, not even that, even if I didn't have children, I don't think it would be any problem. You are responsible for endangering the lives of Black Six. What are you talking about? You never mentioned Black Six children. Shut up. Anyway, so it's got Chinese and Southeast Asian, 1.5%. And Native American, 8.2%. That is a massive amount, right? 8.2%. So when people are running around saying that they are of Native American blood, I mean, a good chunk of his blood is Native American. So broadly speaking, he is a little down, a little less than 60%, 58% African, right? And he's 42% everything else. Asian, European, a large chunk of it is European at 20, European, yeah, at 20%. Is it 20%? No, sorry, that's wrong. Yeah, no, yeah, 20%. Most of that is British and Irish. This man has more British and Irish blood in him than I do. And I'm from the bloody country, so, well, says a lot. It's very interesting. I find it really strange that he was, as a person, against people who are in interracial relationships and who have mixed race children, when in fact this man, if it wasn't for an interracial relationship, if it wasn't for the fact that people can have, relationships, interracial relationships, this man wouldn't exist. He wouldn't even exist. Yeah, he's there on live, going live, shouting and going angry about it. What's his beef? What's going on with that? Why would you do that? And why would you clearly hate yourself? Unless he was trying to portray himself as being a pureblood, if there is such a thing. I find it really strange that he felt inclined to make those comments. And now that I'm reading his, oh goodness, wait a minute. I saw a picture of his son. I think I saw a picture of his son. And I started asking even more questions about him in general. He's posted a lot of pictures of him with his son online, right? He is a certified liar because he's been trying to make out that this boy is his, right? And it's not his son. He is his, I don't really want to use the word, but yeah, stepfather. What is it? Yeah, is that what they call it? Stepfather. So I think a lot of people might have known that, actually, right? A lot of people might have known that it wasn't really his son, but in fact it is his wife's son. But what a lot of people don't know is how his son came about. How this boy came about. I'm referring to Nat Sleazy. So that's whose, sorry, if you're asking, that's whose DNA I've got. Nat Sleazy, Nat Mezzy, if you want to call it that, yeah. So yeah. Now, clearly there can be a lot of confusion. There could be a lot of confusion with some people. Nat Mezzy, yeah. He hasn't been around for a while. He's disappeared off our screens. So I thought maybe if I poke him with a stick, maybe he will come out hiding. You know, when you smoke rats out of a hiding place so you can catch them. Same thing. So anyway, Nakmee's son. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's not really his son, okay? It's the son of his wife. What a lot of people don't know is that Nakmeezy was with his wife, that she was in a relationship with him when she conceived this boy. She was in a relationship with Nakmeezy when she conceived this boy, but the boy is not Nakmeezy's. It's the son. The son is actually the real father of the boy. Is a New Yorker, and that's all I know. Nah, I don't think he released it. It was leaked. Yeah. No, anyway, but I didn't really want to get this personal. I truly wanted to try and, yeah, it does explain a lot about his anger issues. There is a lot going on at this present moment, and things are not looking good for him at this present moment. And this is perhaps part of the reason why he has not been on YouTube. He hasn't been doing anything. I'm not fighting with him, but somebody sent me this, and it's his real DNA, and I just found it really, I was really curious. I was thinking, Why would a mixed race person speak out against mixed race people? That's a serious question, right? Why would somebody, I mean, you are genuinely going out to try. I don't know who his wife slept with anyway, but all I know it was a New Yorker. And Nat Sleazy, Nat Sleazy has met him in New York afterwards. Do you know that it is not Nat Sleazy's son unless you do DNA? You don't know whether or not. Ask him. Ask him if it's his son. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That may be true. Not all, but most, right? But I mean, you wouldn't call me mixed race, even though perhaps I have DNA of other races inside me. It's likely I have different races inside me. Shout out to my brother, FBA, ADOS, Nat Sleazy. What else does that say? Stand up. What else? 52 blocks. Yeah. You are. Yeah. Audrey Kenny, only on a different planet would he be seen as a sweetheart. The guy's a mess. But listen, I didn't really want to go personal. I did want to break this down because who else has had their DNA done like this? Who else has had their DNA, and who else was surprised by what they found out? It'd be really interesting to hear if any of you guys. Hello, Bertha. Hello. Thank you. I'm doing fine, thank you. It'd be interesting because I haven't had it done, but I want to get it done. I'm now considering getting it done. What I think you should be proud of yourself. I mean, you have made it to the point on this planet where you existed, right? That's something to be proud of. And you should love yourself. And you shouldn't be ashamed of your background or your heritage, or if you are of mixed heritage, your heritage is, your backgrounds. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't have to lie to be accepted. You shouldn't need to, try and deceive people in order to be accepted by people. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to. But he felt like he had to. And I just find it weird because we, as a people, we are some of the most accepting people on this planet, right? We do accept. We love other people. We accept people wholeheartedly. And I can't understand why some people absolutely refuse. Sorry, Amilcar, 85% West African and 15% Portuguese. Wow. Well, I was born in Guinea-Bissau. Wow, that explains a lot, right? But wasn't Guinea-Bissau? No, Guinea-Bissau, yeah, you're right. I keep getting it mixed up with Equatorial Guinea. So it's different, isn't it? Equatorial Guinea is Spanish, Guinea-Bissau is Portuguese. If people want to deny a part of themselves, who cares? Well, That's a good question. Who cares? Should we care if this person is trying to become a leader um, in the Black community, trying to teach us, what is right from wrong? Should it matter then? I think that's the only time it should matter, really. But in any other time, it doesn't matter. Of course not. I think the only time it matters also another time it matters is when you try and lie about it, when you try and deceive people about it. I find that so strange. Why would you try and deceive people about it? It's like me. It's like somebody coming on and denouncing Black people. Me coming on and saying something, attacking other Black people. There's something wrong with that. The strange thing is he says he only claims his African DNA, but only attacks Africans. The dude is crazy. Yeah. You can only claim it, but physics is physics. It's like me standing up saying that water isn't wet. Water isn't wet. Water isn't wet. Water isn't wet. It's still wet. It doesn't matter how many times I say it or deny it. So uh, I'm always doing the unapologeticnegropean. I didn't understand that. Yeah, that's true. You can be blue and black, like in Sudan, but have the mind of a European. That's very true. You can. You can. You can have a mind like a European, but you still won't have a European mind. Do you get what I mean? It would be like me attacking other Black people. Exactly. That's what I just said. Yeah. Luther Michaels. Yeah. Bingo. It should be irrelevant if they are doing the right thing by the community. Exactly. It should be. It should be. But if you're lying to the community, if you are being deceitful to the community, if you are cursing and trying to segregate yourself from other parts of the community, trying to break the community up into who is dark skinned, who is 100% Black, who is 50% Black. Oh, if you're 50% Black, then you shouldn't get any of this, that, and the other. Then, yeah, I'm sorry, it matters. It's relevant. It's relevant. So I think, what's the time now? 23 minutes. Damn, I didn't really want to go on this long. What's your thoughts on African American men in Africa looking for African men and women with a big behind? O'Shea, oh no. O'Shea Duke Jackson has gone to Uganda, right? And he's doing extremely well. He's living the life of a king up there. He knows it. He doesn't want to tell everybody about it, but he is. He's living the life of Riley there. He's almost famous. He's almost famous in that little country. So fair play to him. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. There are plenty of people of all nations that come over to the whole continent, who come over to the continent for the beautiful women, right? And the reality is there isn't much we can do about it. 8 likes, 8 dislikes. There'll always be 8 dislikes when you have 8, when one person has 8 profiles. That means he's watching. I hope so. Jojo Mama, is that you? I'm seeing a lot of profiles popping up now that I haven't seen in a while. Nakmeezy is fine whatever he is. Is that you? Is that you, Nak Sleazy? I think he just said that about himself. Yeah, I doubt if O'Shea is in medical school either. Okay, listen, this is getting a bit bad now. I wanted to continue going. So let's have a look. He has 10% Congolese and Southern African. It's a big percentage. That is a big percentage. Yeah, so this is very interesting. It's very interesting, but we're not going to go over this anymore. I didn't want to stay on for long. I wanted to stay on for less than half an hour. So I'm going to wrap this up right now. So guys, I think that's really telling. It is really telling. It will be interesting to see if he comes back. I don't think he will. Yeah. I think the Polish medical school, it might be free for some Americans to go to university there. So yeah, I think we as a community need to watch out for ourselves. We need to be careful for infiltrators, for people who are not, for people who are perhaps not totally well mentally, okay? And this is something serious. Clearly, he has a problem with people who are of mixed race, whilst he is mixed race himself. I think there is always something, I don't know. Perhaps he just hates that part of himself that is from Europe, right? I can imagine that a lot of people who are of mixed heritage do have that, you know, they're having that battle inside their minds every day. Some are, some aren't. Just don't put pics of his family up, although he did your beautiful wife. I don't put pictures of children up. I never do that. Even though he's posted pictures himself, I wouldn't do that. It's not his kid anyway, right? I'm sorry, it's not. Anyway, so yeah, guys, before okay, so I finished up with that stuff. Guys, is Blacksit? I've got a question to ask. Is Blacksit scamming? Because this is a question a lot of people have been saying this. A lot of people have been saying Blacksit is scamming. She's scamming. But nobody has come out with any hard evidence, even any soft evidence to suggest that she's scamming. Is she bad at business? Yes, of course she is. To Niger, you say no, but how do you know? Oh, that. A lot of people are saying this. No, she's not. If there was, it would be out by now. She can't. Is the sky blue? Is the sky blue? The sky's blue. The sky's blue. The sky's blue. The sky's blue. Okay, so listen. Tomorrow I'm going to put out a video, and in that video, we're going to be asking ourselves a question. Then the main topic of that video is going to be: is Blacksit trying to scam certain individuals? I can't come out with it because I really want to surprise you guys, because I do and have found evidence to suggest that she is, and it's strong evidence to suggest that she is. It's the whole basis of why I'm making this video tomorrow. Man, it's just absolutely wild. I couldn't believe it. And I'm sure there's going to be 2 or 3 people in the comment section who will know what I'm talking about. You'll know this because I've had information coming from 2 different sources, and I had to put this information together, and I realized, boom, something is going on. I can't be 100% sure. I'm going to present the evidence to you tomorrow, and I'm going to allow you to have your opinion on it, to make your mind up. Is Blacksmith scamming? I used to feel certain members of my husband's family had issues with me due to my mixed heritage. But again, I'm not married to them, so their feelings are irrelevant to me. Oh, really? I didn't think continental Africans had problems with stuff like that. You know, they're kind of safe. I shouldn't be saying this, but they're kind of more secure in their own minds, aren't they, as opposed to us diasporans who've lived in the diaspora. You know, Africans are a bit more. It's strange that they would. It shouldn't be strange, really, if we look at recent history. It shouldn't be strange that people look and, you know, from the corner of your eye, if you are mixed heritage and you're on the African continent. But it is. Maybe. Scamming diaspora and manipulating Africans, opportunistic at best. Okay, so tomorrow, guys, listen, the usual suspects, you can email me, okay? Because I'm just finishing up this video, but it's kind of heavy, you know, and I just need to make sure I've got all my, you know, got everything straight in order. Email me. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. It's 30 minutes. It's going to be nice for other people to watch this as and when they come on. So yeah, guys, good video coming out tomorrow. I might go live later tomorrow as well, so we can chat about it. But guys, until then, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening. Now, and oh, is he? That's interesting. Why? I haven't seen any videos of his. The next video is going to be, and you're going to have to wait, okay? Tomorrow you'll see for yourself. It's going to be about Blacksmith, but she has been linked to another person, and this person is a definitive fraud. And you should not give, if she is linked to him, you should not give your money to her. I'm sorry. So guys, anyway, that's it. That's it from me for today. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Dead serious. EYB Entertainment. Is that you? Why don't you come out? Stop being a pussy cart, man. Come out. Okay, guys, gotta go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here tonight, guys. You'll see us tomorrow, and I will see you in the next one. Until the next time, guys, please think twice. Try a bit. Guys, thank you, guys. I can't drop the link. There is no link. There is no live link, sorry. Tomorrow I'll drop the link. We'll go live again. All right. And if anybody wants to come on, they can come on. Damn, liar. Drop the link. Does it have StreamYard on the top of my screen? On the top of my screen? How can I drop the link? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be on. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm cussing in patois, and I shouldn't be. So, guys, that's it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Until tomorrow. Take care.